Hello everyone, we are Group 3. Today we are going to show a modern comic adaptation of the Pi paper to all of you and hope you enjoy it. Here are the contents. We have 3 parts to talk about. First, the showcase of our roleplay, and then the production processes, finally the conclusion. Part 1, Introduction, Presentation, and Morals. Introduction. A man in a suit appeared in a town that wanted to develop. He promised to make the town grow and change through his smartphone, and the residents of the town promised to pay him accordingly. After the town was developed, the residents not only failed to fulfill their promises, but also drove the man away and ordered him to never enter the town again. He used his smartphone to take revenge on the town's residents. And now, hope you enjoy the story.
There is a small town called KH in the north of Han City. The scenery here is unique and the seasons are clear. People can go to the sea in summer and climb the mountains to see the snow in winter. It is a pleasant place. The residents here are simple and kind. Although the surrounding cities have had rapid development and diverse lifestyles, they still maintain the tradition of farming, harvesting, and then sell them to make money.
I love our town and enjoy the life here, but I think we need something new.
Yeah, I agree, but we don't have any methods and skills.
It would be nice if someone could help us.
Self-sufficiency is the biggest feature of this town. Seeing the changes in the lives of people around them, they also begin to yearn and look forward to the new world. One day, a man in a black suit came to the town.
This is my first time here.
He talked to the residents all over the town, and after hearing their thoughts, he took out the smartphone which he carried with him, showed and explained its purpose to the residents, and promised to help the town create new opportunities through the smartphone, change the living conditions of the residents. He talked to the residents all over the town, and after hearing their thoughts, he took out the smartphone which he carried with him, showed and explained its purpose to the residents, and promised to help the town create new opportunities through the smartphone, change the living conditions of the residents.
It's called a smartphone and has a lot of new features besides making calls and texting.
So what can we do with it?
I've seen to have seen it in the city center.
Oh, it has so many uses. The internet is also an important communication channel that shortens geographic distances. You can do many things with it. I think you guys should really need it.
If it's as good as you say, of course, we need it.
But we haven't used this type of the phone before, and it's a new thing for us.
Don't worry. I will teach you myself and let you see more of the world through your smartphone.
God, thank you so much!
All the residents will appreciate you if you can let us see the development here.
Your kindness will surely be awarded.
The next day, he prepared some new smartphones for the town's residents and conducted a hands-on teaching in the center of the town.
Today, I'm going to bring a brief explanation about smartphones to residents. Hope it can bring some help to this town. First, I think you need to take advantage of YouTube. The videos it provides can help you in many ways. Secondly, the choice of SNS is also very important. It can help you get information quickly, connect with other people, and even run your own store. Next, there are some apps with entertainment properties that can make your life more diversified.
After owning these smartphones, the town has grown rapidly. Residents have learned new production techniques through the online platform. The production and sales of tools have also received a lot of income. Along with their adept use of smartphones, KH residents have also created their fashion trends. At the same time, the cultural level of the town has also been improved due to the promotion of economic development, and it has become the most interesting town in Han City in the short term. When the man heard the news, he returned to the town again. He believed that it was time for the residents to fulfill their original promise and reward him as a thank you. But the residents just wanted to thank him, thinking that they didn't need to give him money in return, and even emphasized that the money they earned through labor was extremely precious and drove him away.
Congratulations on your wish coming true.
Thank you for your efforts.
I think it's time to deliver on the promises made at the time.
We really appreciate you, but the residents of this town have been farming for a living and finally could get more income. This money is too precious, so...
A week later, residents' smartphones started showing strange images. YouTube's search feature no longer worked, and the page was full of violence, gore, and pornography. Then the phone was automatically loaded with some games. Children started playing games when their parents weren't paying attention. Due to the exquisite design of the game and the constant surprise rewards in the progress of customs clearance, some children even played the game while they were eating and sleeping. While the children were playing in a team, the man in the suit sent them a message through the control system. He told the children that if they wanted to participate in the internal testing of the game early, they should gather in the center of the town at 3 a.m.
Hi kids, if you want to have the chance to join the texting for the new game, or want to get some more surprise gifts for free, you should go to the KH sculpture at 3 a.m. I'll be there waiting for you. See you soon.
The next morning, many parents found out their children were missing and there were no other clues on the phone except for some deduction bills.
Our kids are missing.
Our home too. My wife received a bill for deductions from online games, but there's no other clue.
Where will they go?
Could it have something to do with the man in the suit?
God, it's horrible.
This story teaches us, first and foremost, to keep your words, never break your promises, or you have to be ready to suffer all the repercussions. Second, never let your phone to control you and become your master, and to keep your root selves even ahead of the materialistic desire. And next, part 2 includes background, recreation concept, and task allocation. First, I would like to clarify the social environment and our motivation for producing this adaptation, which is smartphone addiction, often known as nomophobia in some circles, which means the fear to being without a mobile phone. With the explosive growth of smartphones, more and more people are able to access the entire internet on the go and at any time. Even when their phones are not vibrating or ringing, 67% users check their phones for incoming calls or messages. Researchers have equated cell phone addiction to gambling addiction, and it has caused significant harm to people's life. For example, the distractions generated by this addiction while driving can kill 9 people a day, while the sleep disorders and anxiety it caused have a negative impact on the user's mental health. Such a social situation has been taken more and more seriously. Our group intends to present this topic to the public from a different angle through this modern interpretation of the fairy tale. As a result, we altered the original paper to reflect the present social and cultural situations, and here are some concepts. We connect Pat Pepper to the WoW developer with the smartphones because he has abilities or high technology that the villagers do not, just like the original version. Following that, when the Pat Pepper delivers new items or benefits to the town, the youth become beneficiaries as well as the victims of the technology. In terms of the plot, the Pat Pepper is still the king who can inspire the children, and the parents are similarly punished for breaking their promises. We believe that by doing so, the design will be able to combine the plot structure and moral of the original edition with the modern social issues and the current situation skillfully. Therefore, rather than simply placing the story in a familiar macro backdrop for today's readers, the essential principle of our modern interpretation is that audience can enjoy the fun of a fairy tale while reflecting on the social concerns they are confronting. And here's the table for the task allocation and also references. And finally, thank you for listening. Feel free to ask any questions.